What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to our channel. It's Friday, and I'm ready to jam. Pick up my girls. Hey, it's Friday. It's Friday. It is Friday, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Currently Building Generational Wealth Lifestyle. I am one of your hosts, the one, the only, the flyers. On today, I am Danielle Bailey, and of course, God is always the ultimate host. What's up, you guys? Shout out to my OGs that know where that intro actually come from. I know a lot of you guys may be new here, but back in the day, every Friday I used to get on here and sing that song. Y'all, I'm back, baby, and I'm better than ever, okay? And I'm excited to be here. But before we jump into today's video, y'all go ahead and like, share, and comment on this video because your girl really need the help, okay? If y'all are enjoying these videos, y'all please make sure y'all like, share, and comment because I really need that, okay? In order for me to keep going, I do need y'all to say, hey, this is helpful. Let me know what y'all want to see next and all that other kind of good stuff or whatever because I don't be knowing what to talk about. I know a lot of y'all are in different areas in private practice. So some of y'all are beginners, some of y'all are way advanced, some of y'all are thinking about it, some of y'all are in the middle. Like I kind of need to know what to talk about, y'all, or whatever. But today's video, I'm excited because I had thought about it, what I'll talk about, and then I got on Facebook, and Facebook actually confirmed today's video too as well. So before I jump into today's video, get y'all some pen, paper, and let's go ahead and get into it. Today we are talking about EAP companies. What is that, Danielle? It is employee assistance programs. Okay, we're going to talk about how EAPs can actually build your clientele in your private practice. We're going to talk about why you should accept it. We're going to talk about the pros of accepting EAP, and we're going to talk about the cons of accepting EAP. Okay, so we're going to talk about we'll talk about 3 to 4 EAP companies today. 3 that I actually work with personally, and 1 that I just found out on Facebook. Okay, but yeah. So what is EAP? Employee Assistance Program, and this is just basically where the client's employer actually pays for services for them. So so each like professional jobs and even Walmart, they all have EAP companies that they work with or whatever. And that's all a client has to do is contact their HR department and say, hey, can I have the number to EAP? And they can just say, hey, I need therapy benefits. I need therapy services. Can you find somebody? Okay. And so they have these EAP companies have a network of therapists who they refer clients to. And it's free services. So a client can get either from 3, I didn't see people get 3, 6, 8, and 15 sessions. I just recently got a client that got 15 sessions. And then I recently had another client, like I want to say toward the end of last year or top of last year, they had unlimited. Oh, I say, wait a minute, unlimited? They had unlimited sessions. And they just can go to therapy for free. 15 sessions is a lot. 8 sessions is a lot. We can get a lot done in 6 to 8 sessions. 3 sessions, you just getting your whistle wet. But 6 to 8 sessions, we really can get a lot. 15, it's a lot, okay? And it's all free to the client, okay? That's the beauty of it. So the 3 places that I want to talk about today, the 3 EAP companies, I want to talk about Ulliance, BHS, and Anthem. Ulliance is a company that they actually contacted me because they got a contract with the state, right? The state, they got a contract with the state, and so they needed EAP providers. So they contacted me, and they pretty good, y'all. I mean, their paperwork is easy to fill out, and like I want to say, getting credentialed with these companies is easy. Okay, it is nothing like getting credentialed with insurance panels. With EAP companies, you just probably need you're gonna need your license. You're gonna need a copy of your insurance that you have, your professional insurance, and like it's boom, boom, bam. Like it is simple to be a part of. It is not going to take you that long. Okay. So like they reached out to me. I sent them my stuff. They pay pretty good. I'm just gonna tell y'all, Ulliance paid me $80. Who else? BHS. This I'm gonna include their the what is it the websites in the description box, right? BHS, I actually got their phone number from. I'm actually cool BHS phone number and website, but I actually got theirs from. How did I get in contact with BHS? With the prison down here, their psychology department called me. We talked, and so she gave me the provider number for BHS, and that's how I end up getting a contract with them. And so the people who work for the prison, they use them. They call me. Boom. Okay. So that's how I end up getting those two. And Anthem is a part of Blue Cross Blue Shield Network. Okay. So I just signed up with them, and they pay pretty good too. They pay $75. BHS pays $80. Ulliance pay $80. They may pay differently in your state, but you can always negotiate. Okay. That's kind of one of the downsides of EAP. They don't pay your full rate. Okay, so here's a con. They don't pay your full rate. They give you a discounted rate or whatever, but it's not that in some areas. Okay, it's not that bad. Some it could be. I don't know. But if 85 $75 to $80 isn't your thing, or you need a little bit more, that may not be your rate. But for me, I'm okay with it because it leads into more clients that have insurance. So a positive, a pro or a con, if you're a person that accepts insurance, this is another way for you to gain insurance clients and their commercial pay insurance clients too. Because what EAP companies try to do is to match the actual client with providers who will accept their insurance. So you can get a client that has 6 sessions, but the client says, I want to continue services. That's all they do next is roll into their insurance. So this is the beauty of EAP companies. It is they going the job will pay for the first 6 or 8, and then their insurance can pick up then too as well. So you can have a client for life. I've had some of those where EAP has picked up EAP started, and then their insurance picked up right after. Okay, so you can have clients for life. What else? So here are the pros. Why should you accept EAP? Like I said, they'll send referrals to you. BHS got like a first come first serve. They will send referrals out, and they'll be like, "Hey, who can accept these people?" And whoever respond back first, they get the client. Now, Ulliance, they will fax you clients. Like you don't have it's not like a first come first serve. When they fax over or when they call you and be like, hey, we have a client for you, that is your actual client. Like BHS is kind of like a bidding system or whatever. Anthem is kind of like a little bit of both. They'll do a bidding system where first come first serve, or either they'll just send the client directly to you. Okay, so like those are 3 places that can actually help you build your clientele or whatever. But like I said, here are the pros for it, right? Pro number 1, it helps you build the caseload. You don't have to go looking for these people, they come to you. Number 2, you'll get paid directly from the EAP company themselves, okay? Which is good. Good. And let's see. And then after that, the third one, more than likely this client will have insurance. So if you're insurance based, they will have a private commercial insurance as well. So that way you can build that so you don't have to take low payments or whatever, like you may start off getting $80. And then if they have Blue Cross Blue Shield, whatever your Blue Cross Blue Shield rate is, after you finish with your EAP sessions, Blue Cross will take over. Okay. Let's see. You can also use EAP benefits to have if a client has a high deductible, right? So like let me say this. One of the ways I try to get clients in is this. So if a client call me and they have private insurance and they be like, hey, I want to start, but they have a high deductible, right? What I do is I'd be like, hey, go to your HR and see if y'all have EAP benefits. More than likely they do. I say, see if y'all have EAP benefits, and let's see if I'm a part of the network. And if I'm a part of the network, we can get your EAP benefits and we can get you started on therapy that way. So that's still like that like really like a lot of people have come to me just because of that. They've called, I'm like, yo, your deductible on your insurance is like $2,000 or $5,000. They're like, I can't afford that. I'm like, okay, here's an alternative. Here's EAP benefits. Call them and see. So that still allows the client to get therapy, but somebody else just pay for them. And truth be told, you can get EAP benefits at least 3 times a year. And how I try to do it is if I know that a client has like 6 EAP benefits, 6 sessions, right? So what I do with some of my clients, I'm just gonna run the game to y'all. Some of my clients, they have 6 EAP sessions, right? So what we do is they'll start at the beginning of they'll start at the end of the year. So like let's say we'll start in about November. I got one client, we do this now. We start in November. We go all the way to the end of the year because the EAP benefits roll over at the top of the year. So when they roll over at the top of the year, they request more sessions. So they can have 12 sessions kind of like back to back. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's a lot of sessions. So like you may just you can work with them. You can see what really and truly works best for you and your clients. So yeah, those are some of the pros as to why it is good to accept EAP benefits. So some of the cons, they don't pay your rate. I know some of you guys' rate may be high, like $125, 150, 250, whatever it is. Some EAP, they're not gonna pay that. No, I'm sorry, they're not gonna pay that. So that EAP may not be for you. What else? You have to bill in a timely manner. Y'all, to somebody that used to struggle with billing, I used to hate billing, so I wasn't billing in a timely manner. So like you have 60 days to okay, so one with BHS, you have 60 days after your last session to bill to get your full rate. So if you bill on day 61, you get half of it. You don't get your full rate. And then here's another one. Here's another con too as well. Some EAP companies want you to complete all the sessions first before they pay. So if you got 6 sessions, you're gonna have to complete 6 weeks of work before you get paid. That's a con. To some, but to me it's not. I'm cool. Don't be like me in the beginning and be like, okay y'all, let's try to space out your sessions. You know what I'm saying? Let's go every other week instead of weekly. And that put me out 12 weeks to getting paid instead of 6 weeks. I don't know what my mind was. My mind, you know what my mind was thinking? I still was client centered. I still was thinking like a therapist and not a business owner. So now when they come in, we get them sessions back to back, boo. We is not spacing them out. We are doing 6 weeks of back to back so that they can get the help that they need and move on, and I can get my money at the end. Okay, I'm just saying because I didn't. It didn't mean I'm like, damn, it's 2 3 months. Okay, no, I'm not doing that. Okay, we getting them sessions in and out, and that's what EAP is really supposed to be about too. In and out, solution focus. You get one problem, we need to fix that problem, and we need to move on. Okay, that's what it really is. So, like, yo, those are all my pros and cons. Right now, so far that I have. Y'all let me know if you're a therapist and you have some pros and cons. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Oh, and the last one that I just found out about is Lyra. Is Lyra. I was on Facebook and I had scrolled and it was a post in this therapist group and they was talking about how EAP companies are paying between 85 and 150, and they were saying Lyra was like one of the highest paid ones. So guess what I did? Google who is Lyra and how can I be a part of it? So I just submitted a I just submitted a request of information form or whatever it's called that they have. I just submitted that today. I'll let y'all know how it works or whatever, but I just need to know if they close to 150. If they close to 150, sign me up. Or if any of y'all work with them, please jump in the comment section and let me know what's the tea. Okay, this is my first time kind of hearing about them. So I'm excited to see what they talking about. Okay, because we at the end of the day, if y'all don't know nothing about D, she currently building generational wealth, and we trying to get this money. I'm gonna help my clients, and I'm also gonna get this money at the same time. In Jesus' name. Amen. Nonetheless, y'all, that's all I got for y'all on today. I hope this video was helpful for you. Again, make sure you like, share, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure you drop a comment in the comment section below, because what is only up to the top, to the tip, top, 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 top.